Education Point. Your pathway to academic success. Power sharing. In this chapter we will study how power is divided in democracy. Why power sharing is important. What if there is no power sharing? Our chapter starts with story of two countries, Belgium and Sri Lanka. Let's start with Belgium. Belgium is a small country in Europe, smaller in area than the state of Haryana. It has borders with France, the Netherlands, Germany and Luxembourg. It has a population of a little over 1 crore, about half the population of Haryana. Of the country's total population, 59% lives in the Flemish region and speaks Dutch language. Another 40% people live in the Wallonia region and speak French. Remaining 1% of the Belgians speak German. But Brussels, that is capital of Belgium, has another story. Here 80% people speak French while 20% are Dutch speaking. So what we get, that country has majority of Dutch speaking people while its capital has majority of French speaking people. Tension started growing between Dutch communities and French communities. The reason was, first, the minority French speaking community was relatively rich and powerful. And this was resented by Dutch speaking community who got the benefit of economic development and education much later. Now if one community gets much benefits and the other gets less, conflicts will automatically grow. Tension grew much during 1950 and 1960. The tension between the two communities was more acute in Brussels. The Dutch-speaking people constituted a majority in the country, but a minority in the capital. Accommodation in Belgium. Understanding the regional differences and cultural diversity, government changed their constitution 4 times. Changes in Belgium constitution. Number of Dutch and French-speaking ministers shall be equal in the central government. Some special laws require the support of members from each linguistic group, thus no single community can make decision unilaterally. The stater governments are not subordinate to the central government. Brussels has a separate government in which both the communities have equal representation. Apart from central and state government, there is also community government. This community government was set up separately from all 3 groups. This government was responsible for issues relating to cultural, regional and education. So there were basically 3 types of government: state government, central government, community government. This seems to be complicated, but it worked very well. They helped to avoid civic strife between the 2 major communities and a possible division of the country on linguistic lines.